Hey everybody, my name is Scott Heidelbaugh, and this is my first video for the CIT class for the object-oriented programming. I'm here to pitch my game idea as we were assigned for week one. So I guess I'll jump right in it. The game that I have in mind, or what I'm proposing this week, and what I'm loosely titling is Hulk versus Thor. And I'm a big Avengers fan of the movies and things like that. And one of my favorite scenes in the movie was where Hulk just kind of cheap shotted Thor and punched him, and I thought it was pretty cool. And so I kind of came up with the idea that this was kind of like their grudge match where they get back together and kind of slug it out. And it's kind of the concept that I have in mind is kind of based off the old basic DOS game called, I think it was called Gorillas. And then in the years since then, there's been a game that's come out. I think it was called Tanks, which is real simple concept. Basically, you've got two people on either side of the screen trying to blow each other up. You put in the trajectory, you put in the power, and then you lob, bananas or shells or whatever it might be at each other and try to blow them up. There's different obstacles in between, bitty buildings and things like that. So I thought maybe this would be fun to do with like Hulk versus Thor. You could have a really low res Hulk guy on one side, a low res Thor looking guy on the other, and have them throw random objects back and forth. Thor obviously he has his hammer, so you could have him throw that from time to time. You could also have him maybe as a special attack or something, maybe call down lightning. And Hulk, he could just throw random things like maybe pick up and throw a car or literally like the kitchen sink, literally, things like that. So I don't think it would be very stressful as far as graphics are concerned. I mean, like the two entities wouldn't have to be very detailed. And as far as the objects that they throw at each other, I mean, it literally could be like pieces of random clip art that we find and just have it rotate as it throws across the screen. So that's like the basic idea. I don't know what's all involved with that as far as programming is concerned. That's what I'm here to find out. So that's the basic concept. As far as things like the menu and whatnot, I think it would be fairly straightforward. One menu probably. Is it player versus player? Is it a player versus computer? If that's even an option. Maybe maybe some sort of like real basic settings as far as which character you want to play as, if it's player versus computer, who you want to be, that kind of thing. So it shouldn't be too much as far as the menus is concerned, and then just an option to start a new game or exit is what I'm thinking and would be in the menus. Outside of that, I don't know what else we would need to do. Pretty basic concept, I think. As far as background on me, as you can tell, I'm kind of a dork. I'm kind of into the comic book stuff. I like fantasy and computers and things like that are big to me. I work in IT and have always worked in some form of IT or computer related industry, pretty much all my life. I work full time right now in for a bank here in the Kansas City area called UMB Bank, and I work as internal tech support for UMB. And So I work 40 hours a week, and then I'm also taking three classes this semester. I've been taking five in the past, but I kind of decided to lighten up a little bit so I could focus on doing a really good job on this programming class. So I'm a pretty easy guy to get along with, and I'm always willing to carry my weight and carry my load. So I think I'd be good as a teammate. Um, Outside of that, like I said, work during the day, so most of my availability is going to be in the evenings. As long as I have advance warning, I'm pretty flexible. I can usually do anything. The only night that I have some other school type conflict would be Thursday nights. I have a class at like 9:30 Central Time. Outside of that, pretty open. As far as my background goes in programming, back in high school, I took Basic 1 and Basic 2, which was literally basic programming language. Did some real remedial stuff with those, but had a good time. And then for my advanced programming class, I took a year worth of Pascal, which basically didn't give me anything. So other than that and some basic scripting languages and things like that, I haven't done a whole lot with programming. Earlier this school year, I guess, I had a JavaScript class, which isn't wasn't really programming to me. It was almost more like HTML. But so that's pretty much my experience goes. I'm excited about this class. I think it'll be really cool. I've got some friends who are programmers and do a lot of work. Actually worked for a software company at one point in time in the QA department, and got to see the inside of that whole process as far as concept to development to production. So it was a neat experience. But again, my name's Scott Heidelbaugh. Pretty easygoing guy, and I would love to see this game happen. But if not this game, I would look forward to working with some of you guys on another project and see how things go. So I hope that takes care of it, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.